Are we live? Yeah, we're live. How's it going, everybody? Sorry about that. Another week, another episode of the Everybody in the Mom podcast. The podcast that everybody in the mom is listening to. How we doing? Sorry about that. Had to run into some difficulties right now. I had opened another stream earlier. Uh, it messed up, and right now I was like going back and forth with it. So yeah, this other one was open, but I don't know why some error happened when I made it. This is the link. Send it out. How's everybody doing? Another week. This is episode should be 25. Yeah, episode 25. Let's go. Episode 25. Another week. Middle of May 14th. 72 degrees right now. It's pretty good. Last week was bad. Last week was like oof. And then we're getting into the 90s. Sheesh. Towards the end of the week, it was stupid hot. Couldn't even link up with the homies. But yeah, didn't do too much last week. Kept studying. Um, really prepped for this tournament. I went to a Yugi tournament on Saturday. Uh, that that went okay. It was fucking hot. By the time I left, and I just ended up watching UFC that night, and then Mother's Day. That was cool. Ended up hanging out with the fam bam. That was good. Besides that, Monday came, just been, watching the playoffs as well, besides the UFC. I'm going to get into that in a bit. And yeah, just keep on studying, every day, just chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. Got about 75 days left. 75 days left of studying. That's what I like to call it. Um, right now, I'm still powering down. I basically just watch these like videos and then do these practice questions along with it, um, along with like just basically getting like a understanding of how the rules work. Uh, by the time I have 12 subjects that I have to memorize rules for, so we're gonna be doing that as well. Just memorizing like generic like rule statements down, to start off an analysis with. So like I don't know, let's go battery is the intent to commit harmful or offensive contact to a person's body or person, right? So you just go with that for like every subject. But right now, what I'm doing is going through the multiple choice part. Is so just listening to like, okay, how and seeing, listening and watching, how are these tested, how are these applied, and then doing the practice myself. That's what I'm doing right now on top of getting these rules down. Got 75 days left. Let's fucking go. That's what I do before and after this. Right now, I was doing that. After that, this. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing great. Hopefully you guys had a great Mother's Day. I went to. Hey, hello, Ronnie. Mother's Day was well. Hung out with the mother. Got her. I went. I bought her. Luckily, she just told me what she wants. I'm just like, hey, what do you want? And then she's like, oh, I want this. I basically just bought her a new outfit, and I'm like, cool. I got her that. Yeah, like I mentioned, Saturday a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, UFC. Friday, just kind of prepped for that. But yeah, this weekend, uh, don't really have much planned. Luckily, it's not going to be as hot. Like I mentioned, it was hot as fuck last weekend. Shout out to Ronnie, favorite podcast. Let's go. But yeah, I think it's time to jump into our first topic. It'll be a quick one. Gonna go over a quick recap of the UFC last weekend. Another week, another parlay hit. The Yugi tourney was cool. No, it's cool. I could up to this. The Yugi tournament was fine. It's just they were fucking anal. Like we got there. Okay, it was we got there in line by like 9:20, and then so like I said, we are in line at 9:20, and then like at 9:30, they're like, "Hey, everybody from this point, you're late, so you get a round loss." And we're like, "What the fuck?" So we were arguing with like some like two judges arguing with them, and then they were just like tough, and then we're like, okay, whatever. Uh, pulled pretty decent from the set. Like I pulled some of the Dragon Ruler shits. I think the buddy pulled a QCR. Yeah, yeah, we were pissed, bro. We were pissed. Uh, like I said, we were in line at 9:20. And then what I guess happened was I guess this like mob of dudes kind of swarmed the front that were like ahead of us, and then we're just kind of like we were told to go right here. This is where the line is, and then by like 9:20 and 9:30, they were just like, all right, everybody from beyond this point, like you get a round one loss, and then it was just like, yeah, it kind of soured the mood. Jesse left early because he had to go. He went with his family to Palm Springs. They got a Airbnb for the weekend for their family for like Mother's Day weekend. So he left early, which is fine. And then I left with Randy and Sood shortly, like around like 3 after. Yeah, like once we went X3, we all left. So yeah, because we were like, there's no point after that. Jesse with the pre-excuse. Yeah, yeah. He got picked up from there though. So hey, shout out to his family. They scooped him up from the fucking Staples Center. But yeah, it sounded cool. I didn't ask him how it was. It sounded fun though. But yeah, jumping into last weekend really quick. My parlay hit again. Good. And my predictions, I only got like 2 of them wrong. I only got uh Lee wrong and Bukowskis. Yeah, Bukowskis. But every single one I got correct. Wait, did I even call Benoit Saint Denis? I gotta see. Yeah, yeah, I did. So yeah, last weekend we got new champion. Uh, can't show the highlight, but I can show who the champions are. So we have new champion Jack Della Maddalena. He defeated Bilal to become 170-pound champion, and Valentina defended her belt against this very French-looking woman. But now we got this weekend, which is Burns Morales. Burn Morales. Excuse me. Why did I say it like that? Stupid. Stupid to say that. Okay. Let me pull that up right here. Let me take a quick look. All right. It starts at 1. That's good. And one of the homies, I guess my buddy played football with one of these guys' brothers, and he's fighting this Saturday. So they like know each other. They're local guys. All right, first we got Pennington versus Luana. Hold up, let me pull this up right here for you guys. Pennington, Luana. Give me Luana. Pennington's old as fuck. Oh shit, she's coming off a win though. I would not be surprised. No, that girl's longer. Yeah, give me Luana. Then we got Park versus Hernandez. Park Hernandez. Give me. Well, Park is undefeated. South Korea. Give me Hernandez though, because there's a stat. There's been 22 fighters this year who all lost their O's. They're defeated. You know what I'm talking about. They're undefeated streaks. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Hernandez wins this one too, especially coming off a win. Oh, give me this girl, bro. Look at this lady, dude. Look at her. She's gonna kill this soccer mom. Oh my god, look at those odds. I cannot wait to bet on this lady. She's gonna win. Oh, another Luana. Luana Santos versus Tainara. Let me see. Give me Luana, I guess. I don't know. 2 Brazilian girls. One's coming off a loss. Oh, the other one's longer. Nah, give me Tainara. Yeah, I made a mistake there. Give me Tainara. Tainara. All right, then we have this guy from Cuba versus Connor Matthews. Oh, give me the dude from Cuba. Yeah, it's his debut. Yep, Yadir Del Val. Del Val. Del Valle? Yeah, Del Valle. All right, then we have Jared Gordon against Thiago Moises. Yeah, give me Moises. I'm a bet on this one too. Gordon's too old, bro. Way too old. I don't know why the odds are even that close. Probably because Moises is coming up in weight or something. This is the guy I was talking about right here. Right here. I hope, I hope Gabe Green wins, bro. I hope Gabe wins. This is the guy who my buddy played football with him in high school. His brother, so hopefully we're rooting for him. We saw him get knocked out bad last time, so that's why. Then we got Costa versus Arosa. Give me Costa with his what's that called again? Vitiligo? Vitiligo. Then we have give me Ruziboyev, bro. Dude, this dude from Uzbekistan is gonna kill him, bro. I cannot wait to bet on that one. Damn, there's a lot of good ones to bet on. All right, I'm gonna do Denise, Del Valle, and Ruziboya. That's a good one right there. Then we got Yusuf versus Santos. Damn, this one should be interesting. I've seen Yusuf fight. He's the longer guy, taller guy, not longer. Yeah, give me Santos, dude. Give me Santos. And then we got the co-main. Damn, dude, Paul Craig is that much of a fucking. Oh yeah, Rodolfo, dude, this guy has a fucking look at his head, bro. He looks like one of those like statues, from like those like island statues of the heads. Yeah, dude, Rodolfo's gonna kill this fucking guy. Paul Craig's a good fighter, but he can only fight on his back. No Diddy. And then the main event, Burns Morales. Yeah, Morales, bro. Morales. Go with Burns. He's been good, but Morales is. Ooh, let's go Ecuador. Ecuador's next. Let's go. Fight night, free event. This is the main event. Let's go. Go Ecuador. Go Ecuador. Alrighty. And then just to let you guys know, some pretty big announcements have come up yesterday. So next month, or is it this month? Yeah, next month. We have Sean O'Malley versus Marab. And then that's for 316. That's in June, beginning of June. And then at the end of June, we have Ilya versus Charles. That was just announced. This card is beautiful for an International Fight Week. Beautiful card. Oh my gosh. Justin Tafag. You have Jack Hermason, Gregory Rodriguez, Paulo Costa, Roman Kopylov. You have Mano Cop, Benil Dariush, Maikano, Kaikara. Oh my gosh, dude. 2 championship fights. Let's go. Great card. 318 announced as well. Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier in New Orleans. And just announced as well in August, Hamza versus Duplessis in Chicago. Let's go. I think that was in Ilya one's in Vegas. And I think the one in there's one next month in like Miami or something. I have to check. But yeah, that's upcoming for UFC. Pretty that. The other thing I've been pretty excited for, I was going to mention this last time, is the NBA playoffs. The new update. NBA playoff. Oh man, I got this completely wrong. I think I predicted the Thunder. Okay, so far, yeah, Thunder Nuggets I had right. I had the Lakers, sadly, they got that wrong. I had the Warriors, got that right. Okay, I'm going with it for first round right now. I had Cavs, I had Bucks, sadly. I had the Pistons, but the Knicks are cool to watch. And I had the Celtics. Okay. This round is where I'm fucking up because I think I had the Nuggets originally, and then the other ones are all off. And Minnesota basically got this because of Curry injury. And then on the other side, we had I would have picked the Cavs and the Pacers. Whew. Same with the Knicks. The Knicks, go Knicks, bro. Go Knicks. Let's go. At this point, because Lakers are out of it, I guess I'm rooting for the Knicks because it's gonna be Knicks Pacers. I don't mind either team there, but I like the Knicks a little bit more, so go Knicks. But if the Pacers win, it's no problem to me. And then the other side, it's probably gonna be the Timberwolves versus. We'll see. We shall see. Just because the Thunder and Nuggets could go to Game 7. That's definitely a possibility. I don't know. I feel like if it's Thunder T Wolves, I think I have the T Wolves. But if it's Thunder, but if it's Nuggets T Wolves, I think I have the Nuggets at that point. So, ooh, I don't know. I think at this point I'm rooting for anybody but Boston or Denver, because it looks like the T Wolves are going to be out. I mean, the other Warriors are going to be out without Curry, unless it's a miracle happen 3-1. You never know. But yeah, it doesn't look like much is going to happen. I picked Wolves, but yeah, injuries ruined this playoffs. Because Lillard got hurt. Who else got hurt? Curry got hurt. Tatum got hurt. Who else got hurt? I'm missing one. Oh, John Morant. So, yeah, there's 4. It wouldn't have. I think it would have. Well, yeah, in a lot of cases with Curry, at least would have changed the series. But yeah, man. So the Pacers locked themselves in, and the Knicks, they're playing with house money now. Nobody picked the Knicks. But if, in all honesty, I think if objectively, I think the Pacers are a better team than the Knicks as of right now. But I'm rooting for the Knicks. And then on the other side, I would say, I mean, I want the newer teams, like the Thunder or T Wolves to go, and that it'd be cool. They don't play hard in the regular season, and then they go hard all of a sudden. There it is. There it is, Ronnie. All right. But what do you guys think? Do you think the Thunder are gonna win it all, or because right now it's gonna be probably Thunder T Wolves? Let's go with that. Let's go with that assumption. Thunder T Wolves, Knicks, Pacers. Who wins in that scenario? I have. I don't know. This is hard. I would say objectively Pacers, and because the Wolves and Thunder is a close series. Yeah, I could definitely see. So it'll definitely end up being. If the Nuggets win, I think it end up being Nuggets Pacers if they get in. Or do I think the Wolves are a better team than the Thunder at the end of the day? I think Ant-Man is the best player. I think the Thunder are a better team. Yeah, go with the better team. Yeah, so at that point, it would be Pacers versus Nuggets, or Pacers v Thunder. He's gonna go Knicks Wolves. Knicks Wolves Ronnie. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Knicks Wolves isn't a bad series. Ideally, who would I like is Knicks Wolves. I think Knicks Wolves. I like the Wolves the most from the remaining teams that are probably gonna make it, and the Knicks. Yeah, I like those the most. And then, time for our next topic. We have the NHL playoff update. Oh boy. For hockeys. Hockey. Let me see. Oh boy. So I haven't really been keeping up, but it looks like it's gonna be Carolina. What are they? The Hurricanes? Okay, Hurricanes, Edmonton, the Oilers, Dallas Stars, and either the Leafs or the Panthers. I got Leafs. So sorry, Brian. The Golden Knights are about to get knocked out, sadly, unless they come back 3-1. Hey, it's possible. It's happened in hockey. Um, but it looks like it's gonna be Dallas, Edmonton. I don't think either of those teams are gonna win. Go Maple Leafs. Go Maple Leafs. That's all I'm gonna say about that. What do y'all think though about the hockeys? The Jets, Stars, Golden. Yeah, it's the Stars, Dallas Stars, Edmonton Oilers, Carolina Hurricanes, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Even though the Leafs are tied against the Panthers. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, like I said, I haven't really been keeping up with hockey. I honestly don't even know what time they play. Like, I don't really see much advertising for it as much as other sports. Like even baseball, I'll see like like oh this Saturday at 4, watch the Dodgers versus the Cubs. It's like okay, like or like the Diamondbacks versus the Rays. It's like okay, like, what the fuck? I'll never root for a team with Panthers as a name, or Falcons, or Buccaneers. Oh boy. I don't even know. Are they the Florida Panthers? Yeah, they are the Florida Panthers. Are there even Panthers in Florida? Shit, that's what the fuck? There are Panthers in Florida? Wow, that'd be crazy if there are. What else do they have? I know they have gators and anacondas. Fuck. Oh well, yeah, they could have been brought in like exotic. And then the people, you never know. You never know. Who you rooting for, Ronnie? Who you rooting for left from the Stars, Leafs, Hurricanes, or Oilers? Yeah, bro, on Main Street. So you got Stars, Oilers. They all suck. Oh boy. I like the Hurricanes if I wasn't going for the Leafs. Yeah, give me the Hurricanes or the Leafs. Either of those two would be nice. Either one of those two would be nice. I don't know. I would have, for Brian. Well, I was rooting for the Knights, the Golden Knights for Brian, but they're down 3-1. So rooting for a 3-1 comeback for the Knights. if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then I guess go East Coast, right? That's kind of the way I feel with NBA. They have Saints colors and their mascot is cool. Yeah, there it was the night. Remember on the sleeper app? How they had the Saints night on the sleeper app? It was the how you could buy the mascot. It looked like that. It reminded me of that. And now we have well, I guess that's enough hockey talk. Now we have well, this is the topic that Siles brought up last week. I want to bring it up this week. Mechanic talk. Oh boy. Well, just car talk in general. Because I think Brian said he spent what was it last week, like 1,600 for maintenance on his. I think he was getting like a van because he needs like like a family car or something. And yeah, dude, like cars are fucking expensive. Like I remember I needed one tire, like just one tire, and this guy tried charging me like 220 bucks. Oh, give me a second. Yeah. That actually right there reminded me right there. Car talk. Gonna go pick up the car from the estimate that happened. So I'm getting ahead of myself. Ronnie, you need a car for the kid. What kid? What kid, Ronnie? What are you talking about? You talking about that kid? Wait, you don't have a kid, Ronnie. You don't have a kid though, Ronnie. Where's the kid? I don't understand. Oh, okay, there you go. I thought like you already had a kid. I was like, where is this kid? I'm like, what the hell? I was like, Marcy? For when Fredward is in the front and Marcy's in the I'm like, okay, like you need a ride. But yeah, Brian was like 1,600 for I forgot what car part he said. I think it was some engine. Was it wasn't the belt and it wasn't some lining. I forgot. When he tells me, he tells me. But yeah, I remember one time. So that's 1,600 for an engine thing. I remember one time. There's another diehard Saints fan on the way. Let's go. Um, they charged me like 220 for a wheel. One fucking not even a wheel, a tire, bro, a tire. And I was like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I went somewhere else, got it for cheaper. Um, this one place charged me like 600 bucks to like fix my like computer in my like software in my car because it was acting up. This other time, what else happened? This one guy. I'm trying to think of this one time. This switch. Oh yes, here we go. It was like over 2 grand, like 2200 to fix my head gasket. So we had to just sell my car because that was worth more. That was more than what the car was worth, basically. It was more to fucking fix it. So that was a bummer fixing having to let go of that car. Um, what else? That one was a gas guzzler too, though. Yeah, and every time I turned it on, like You knew I was there. Ugh. Um, what else fucking sucked? For God's one time, I got like hit by somebody, so I had to like change basically my door, or was it my door? No, it was like right before my door, like on the curb of my car. It was dumb to say. Basically, somebody like hit me in traffic. It was fucking stupid. Oh, and then yeah, another fucking stupid fucking somebody backed up into me the other day, which sorry right now. They didn't go pick up the car right here. They dented the shit out of my car, bro. Hit and run. So went to go drop it off at the insurance to get the estimate done. And right now, that's why I left right now to go let me know they're gonna go pick it up. Uh, yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Insurance is gonna handle it. We're gonna get that taken care of, and it looks like it's just the bumper. Yeah, it looks like it'll just be that bumper piece that'll need to be replaced. That piece right there. So we could just take off this part here up. It'll be just fine. We'll take care of that and get going. But yeah, the truck that hit me was like those old Chevy pickups. It was like a faded white, light blue, more of a whiter side because of the faded paint, and it was just like old Hispanic dude, like like white skinned Hispanic dude. Uh, he had like his hair was like back, but it was so thin that it was like he barely had any fucking hair, dude. Yeah, it was in Inglewood. On Monday, I was doing my taxes. I dropped off my mom up front. We went to go drop him off. We got an extension done because of some shit that happened. And then as I was gonna go pick her up, this dude just fucking slammed in the back of me, dude. Fucking annoying. Then fucking dipped. His license plate was like a paper, so I couldn't get a good look at it. And fuck, dude, yeah. Call the cops. Took care of that. Took care of that. Yeah, I saw it happen, bro. I was in my fucking car. I was about to go. I was parked like down the street because the parking where my mom was occupied. So they were like, "Hey, you could park in the back of our business. It's fine." So I went to go move. Yeah, I remember Ronnie. Yeah, lost your DS. Left it in my car. I think it was my Honda. That was over in Southgate. Uh, so like I was saying, let's say I'm parked like right here, here's like X, and then the business is like I'm parked across the street, and then they were like, hey, it's cool to park in our private parking up around back, and I'm like, cool. Turn on the car. I'm about to go. Uh, I put it in reverse. But then I see the other cars, leaving the parking lot at the same time. I'm like, cool. As one car goes, I'm about to go. But then I see the truck start coming out, and then I see him go, and he just goes, bam, like as far back as he could go. He just fucking goes back, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I get out of my car, uh, and the guy, I see him like turn back around, and then I see him like look around to see that there's like no cameras or cops or whatever, and he just drives off. He just drives out of the parking lot and then makes a right and then goes down the street. And all I saw was the guy's face, the vehicle description, and I tried to get the license plate, but it was a paper, so I couldn't fucking get a whole good look at it. It was basically like crumbled. It was like that, it was like crumbled. So I was like, fuck, dude. Yeah. There was a witness too. This guy parked right next to me. He was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you weren't Like you were partners to nobody. I'm like, yeah, no, like this fucking dumbass motherfucker. And then he was like, "Do you need a witness?" Because I had to call the cops, for the insurance. And he was like, "Nah, it's cool." But yeah, it's cool. Like, luckily, like like cars nowadays, uh, you think the car was stolen? I think his car was just no insurance because he was an old man, like an old dude. Like he looked like fuck. How can I describe this guy? Let me show you. Let me show you. No. Yeah, most likely the more insurance. Yeah, and it was the middle of fucking Inglewood. Yeah. Hold up, where is this shit? I'm trying to find a picture of like an old like imagine like an old white skinned like Hispanic man. Like you know what I mean? How there's like white Hispanics, you know what I'm talking about? But like a elderly like elderly, bro. Like this guy looks a little old. Let me see. Dude, give me like Google does not help, bro. There's giving me too many brown dudes. Let me see. This guy looked like Argentinian. Is that bad for me to say that I could like kind of like you know what I mean? Like like take a look at somebody and be like, I can guess where you're probably from, and I'm pretty good at it now. I don't know. That's bad for me to say. Distinguish, not distinguish, but I could like. Nothing is bad for me to say. Okay, yes, it is, Ronnie. I'm trying to find a picture for you guys to see, like, to show you guys, like, this is what it like, how he looked like. Okay, so I saw him from this side only. Okay, only from this side. So I did Google old man Argentinian, and none of them pop up. They all have too big of a nose, and they're kind of like fat, low key. Like this guy wasn't that fat. I bet he was a Jon Snow fan. Honestly, nah. Fuck it. Elderly, Spanish man. Here we go. I think, yeah, you're definitely Spanish. Uh, these fuckers look like Mario. Mexicans don't like Game of Thrones. Zero. I know some Hispanic people that like it. A lot of Spanish people that like it actually. Bro, they either have like too much hair. Like this guy had like okay. I'm gonna explain it to you. Okay, he was white, he had white elderly Hispanic male, and he had like only like maybe this much hair, like just that much hair, and he at the front it might have had like strings of hair going back. You get me? Like just a little bit of strings of hair, but it was mainly just this white hair, just white hair right here, and he was wearing like a blue plaid, those like work shirts, those like blue collared work shirts. Yeah, like plaid and blue, white and gray colored work shirts, driving like a white faded pickup truck, fucking backed up into me. Yeah, bro. They hate Jon Snow. He was probably a Fire King player. 100% Mexican. Yeah, like he was he was definitely Hispanic. And it was a work truck. Like I saw the work, like the construction shit that he probably uses in the back of his truck. I saw it. It was on fucking Gauge, and let me see. Oh shit, that's Jesse, bro. I thought it was Steven for a second. Jesse, how we doing, brother? Jesse, how was the Airbnb? Was the arcade lit? I heard the arcade. Did you tell me about the arcade? Ronnie's bringing up race. Oh boy. No, no, no. We're talking about the race of the guy that fucking hit my car. That hit my car. Remember? That's what we were talking about. Because I said he looked Argentinian, but not really. Because when I looked up Argentinian man, it looked like, well, Google is racist, not me. Uh, all of them were just a bunch of dudes with big noses that are fat, and I'm like, no, he wasn't that fat. Like, definitely not like that at all. You know what I mean? And then Ronnie was like, well, he was probably Mexican, and I'm like, well, yeah, he was definitely Hispanic. And I thought you were Steven. Oh man. What the fuck is going on? Oh boy. But yeah, what about you guys? How much, like, what's the most that you guys got charged by a mechanic? For me, it was like 2200, 22 to 2400 for a fucking head gasket. And I was like, ooh, buddy, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, buddy. So we ended up just selling the car, sadly. 1400 for my wife's realignment. Damn. Was that also including the wheels or just the realignment? Like, you know what I mean? Like was the whole, like, wheels, brakes? What? Ooh, free 99 at my dad's shop. Damn. I borrowed the mechanic talk because Brian, I think he said he got charged 1600 last week for let me see, 1600. We price match Costco. The wheels, bro. They sell wheels at Costco, right? Like on the, like on the side, like the auto area, if I remember. If I remember. So you spent Mother's Day there, Jesse, for the Airbnb on Sunday? I had dinner with mother, well, I mean, mainly with the fam bam. Nice. Did y'all watch the fights? The fights were pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. The card overall was solid. Solid card. And the fights that were announced yesterday, awesome as well. Awesome, awesome. How did everyone do at the regional? Oh, we dipped. Like after we all went like X3, we just dipped. We got hungry. Seha, how we doing, bro? Another week, another episode, brother. How we doing? How we doing? Did everyone see? Fuck it. Next topic. Did everybody see the Superman trailer? Oh boy. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know about you guys. I think it looks pretty good. Some of the effects don't, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the effects don't look that good. Some of the effects look kind of like what are we doing here? Like they reminded me of like the Flash movie. You know what I mean? I was like it doesn't look you know what I mean? Something like the CGI and shit. But overall, I think it looks pretty solid. Pretty solid. I think that comes out July. What comes out this week? Let me see. I think Chris told me. I think it was Final Destination. Don't know how I feel about Lois, but I guess it fit her character. Yeah, it fit her character, and she's pretty too, the actress. Um, kind of like well, she's a reporter. They kind of have to have that attitude. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a bitchy attitude, but kind of like a snarky attitude, kind of like asking loaded questions type of thing, where it's like I'm not we're they'll take something that you say expressly and then flip it or twist it in such a way that it then becomes what you are implying from that. And it's like, well, I wasn't implying that, but I could see how you thought I I said that, even though that's not what I said exactly, expressly. It's like, hey, the old thing, like, oh, I like pancakes, and it's like, well, you don't like waffles, and it's like, well, I didn't really say that, but I guess you could. Or sorry, my favorite breakfast is pancakes. It's like, oh, well, so you don't like waffles? It's like, no, I didn't say that, but I guess you could. I see how you could come to that conclusion, but I guess can't wait for Superman. That month is stacked with films. Yes, it is, brother. We got July. Jurassic is it World? Whatever. Jurassic Park 7. Thinking about that. Jurassic Park 7. This would be Superman reboot number 4. Um no, no, yeah, this is the fourth version of Superman and the third version of the Fantastic Four. Lex uh like feel like Lex kind of ass. Maybe that's just me. I like Lex though, but I think that's just because I like the actor, Nicholas Holt. He played Beast in X-Men. I liked him in the show Skins. Um, let me see. I liked him in what this? He was in Garfield? Huh. I liked him in The Menu. I really liked him in The Menu. Oh, Mad Max as well. Yes, liked him in Mad Max. But yeah, definitely, I would say probably liked him the most in X-Men, Mad Max, and The Menu. Oh, he was a good Nosferatu, also a good Nosferatu. But yeah, hopefully Lex is cool. But I don't know. Lex Luthor, I feel like, especially when I saw him in like the cartoons, he always was like he looked like a built, jacked like Vin Diesel. You know what I mean? Like where he could pass as as like a like not black, but like you could tell there's like he's not fully white. You know what I mean? Like you could tell there's like some ethnicity in his background, but that's just from seeing him in comics, from like I mean from the cartoons and stuff. Yeah, he's a borderline bodybuilder. Yeah, like whenever I see like a cartoon of him, I think of like Vin Diesel, um, shit, who else? A jacked Eastern European. Really? I thought he'd been. I mean, definitely American. It's definitely gonna be American. But I don't know. I think he's a good actor. But yeah, there's a lot in the movie in the trailer that I didn't like. But most of it I did like. I can't show it here because fucking Warner is anal as fuck. But I can show a bunch of shit that I have seen on my timeline. So I can't show like the fucking trailer because these motherfuckers. Oh, heritage Eastern, yeah, like Polish, like thick Eastern European dude. Yeah, like a bigger dude, like a bigger guy than what Nicholas Holt is. You know what I mean? So let's go with what I did like about it first. Okay, so the trailer starts with I guess he's in what like he's having like this back and forth, going off on like playing like a devil's advocate. And so this I think is where you're talking about earlier, Jesse, with where hey Rudy, how we doing, brother? Where they're having like this like a talk, like a yeah, like I mentioned, like a devil's advocate, like, hey, you're fucking around and shit. And yeah, like I was mentioning, that like snarky attitude that reporters kind of have to have, because they're trying to get to the ultimate question, which they're never gonna get that right out from somebody. Um, so they kind of have to like pry away at it, which kind of have to be sneaky at it, which you know, it's a job, it's a career, it's a career path. Um, and then it just goes into like a montage of shit. So like for example, I really enjoyed this. This is pretty cool to me. Before they fucking take me down, um, I really enjoyed seeing Green Lantern. I really enjoyed seeing. I like this part where he was getting help from people. They're helping him out. I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like Crypto. I like when Crypto smacked that bitch in the face. That was fun. I like the dog. I'm not gonna lie. I like the dog. I'm a little biased because my dog does. He's not as big as this one. He's not as big as him. But he does that same thing where every time I'll like sit down or lay down, he'll sit right on top of me every time. And I'm just like, okay, cool. And he licks the fuck out of my face always, especially if I'm sweaty. No diddy. Uh, uh, um, I didn't like that it seemed to have bugged him really easily. Not sure why. I guess it made sense. What bugged him? Like the questioning? Like did the questions bugged him? Like what do you mean by bugged him? The questions? We can only get so much in a trailer. Yeah, yeah. I did like that. At least they're not showing like the whole plot. Because one thing that I don't like about trailers is when they like show you the whole movie. You know what I mean? I hate that about movie trailers nowadays. I get what you mean. Yeah, yes. When he went from like uh when they started like yelling at her. Yeah, when he went from like this to like this. Doomsday trailer's gonna show us the whole movie. Dude, at this rate, I don't know if you've seen these Marvel numbers, dude, but yeah, at this rate, like they're gonna fucking show us like every cameo like in the trailer just to be like, yo, you are going to watch this fucking movie. Like you know how like before they waited like a week or so to show that all three Spider-Men were in Spider-Man in No Way Home. I feel like yeah, like even for last weekend, fuck it, I always say it. For the Thunderbolts, dude, they waited like a day, not even a day, a weekend, not even a weekend to be like, hey, they're called the New Avengers. Go watch it, please. And dude, oh my god, let's check up those numbers. Thunderbolts budget and box office. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. 270. Fuck, dude. I had to go watch the trailer real quick. What did I miss? Not much, Ronnie. You Jesse said that he didn't like that it seemed that how like the questioning bugged Superman, like how he went from like 0 to 100. But I think this is like a probably over the course of like a 2 4 minute conversation. It seems like a scene, like a whole thing. Um, I like that the trailer didn't show everything like how a lot of trailers do. Let me see. The Doomsday trailer, yeah, dude. I feel like they're gonna show every cameo ever that they're gonna have in that movie, especially because of Thunderbolts, dude. Dude, Thunderbolts. Ew, my writing, my typing has about 270 mil. He's gonna be the goat Superman. I'm gonna say something bolder. I feel actually I don't know if it's that bold. I think the OG Superman is probably the best one. The Christopher Reeve one. Like I know it's like really corny. Yeah, Christopher Reeves. Oh, Reeves. The like I okay, so I had never seen it. Like okay, so I saw parts of it when I was a kid, but I never like sat down and paid attention to it fully. I never fully watched it until like a few months ago, where I was like, all right, let me give this movie a try. So I saw it and I was like, okay, the effects are very dated and everyone's acting like they're in a play. And I still liked it. And I was like, okay, I could see how this worked. I see how, like when he's flying, like I could see the fucking crane that's carrying him and shit when he's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, hello, Lois. How are we doing today? You know what I mean? It's not. Like, I knew I was gonna like the movie when when he saved a cat out of a tree. I was like, no fucking way, dude. Like, he saved, yeah, yeah. Lois jumped out the window. Yeah. She's like, Clark, I know who you are. And she just fucking like, jumps out. And then he was like, and like the wind like catches her kind of like I don't know. It was funny, man. Like that movie was funny. Like when he helped an old lady cross the street, and then he saved a cat out of a tree. Um, and then I think at the end he like flies around the earth and then reverses time because I guess she there was like a I think a bomb went off or like an earthquake happened. But basically, Lois got crushed by like a car, and he couldn't save her in time, and so he got like he just like screamed. He went like ah, he like screamed. He went ah, and then just like went around the earth. Like that was the worst part for me as a kid. Yeah, it was definitely cheesy. It was definitely corny, but wholesome. I still liked it. I appreciated it for what it was. Um, like I'm 6 years old looking at like what the hell? Dude, I don't think I was like 6 years old. I was definitely like not even like 10, like 10 or 11, definitely around there. But yeah, let me see some more of these Superman shots. Like I like this. Like, we got Green Lantern, we got Hawk Girl. Look at this. We got Ultraman, the Engineer, we got um Frank Grillo, fuck, what's his name again? Rick Flag Sr. Let me see. Let me show you guys some more shots of the film. The Engineer looks pretty cool with her like spinny arm things, like when she's like slicing through the superbots. Oh, watch them fucking get me on that. Uh, Warner Brothers, those motherfuckers, dude. I feel like right here they're like making fun of the Snyderverse right here, where it's coming out of the dust. Yeah, where she got decked by Crypto, where he like kicked her. And then I really want to see what they do with these new heroes, because with um with Hot Girl, Mr. Terrific, and Green Lantern, I feel like he's gonna be funny as fuck, and I have high hopes for Mr. Terrific, dude. Bro, Crypto gonna make me cry. I okay. I am rooting for Mr. Terrific. I love Mr. Terrific in the animation that I've seen him. I heard he's gay in the comics. Good luck. Um, I'm gonna get a dog after the movie and name him Crypto. Bro, like this part is pretty cool too. This GIF, bing. He's fighting this like this looks like Lex Luthor's suit. It's not Lex Luthor's suit, but it's like it looks like it's based off of like a beta version of it. You know, like a beta test. Here we go. There's some more shots of from the film. Some stills. Oops, wrong way. Uh, What do you guys think of his dad? His dad looks like he's gonna die like any second, dude. I'm guessing that's what fucks him up. Maybe. I know. Well, in the trailer, he's fighting the engineer, and I think in the other trailer he was fighting Ultraman, which was this guy right here. So from what I've seen so far, they've shown him fighting at least three different. Oh, and that kaiju thing, that big ass like dragon thing. Right. So he actually looks like a farmer. True, Ronnie. So he's definitely fighting this guy who's Ultraman. Look at that U right there. He's fighting this girl, the engineer. He's fighting that weird dragon kaiju thing, and that like mech suit thing. I don't know. It looks like the Lex Luthor suit, but like a early design. Oh boy, what is that farmer eating? He's eating fucking nothing but bacon and uh corn all day. Just bacon and corn. But honestly, dude, like I already like this way more than this. Like already, I already know I'm gonna like it more. This is some of the most cringe shit I had ever seen in my entire life, bro. Seeing Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. I remember when he was like, if God is man, then God is all evil, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what fucking philosophy 101 class did I just walk into? Like, I'm hearing some like freshman giving his final dissertation on on like John Locke and shit. I'm like, bro, like this is stupid. Yeah, I did not like that Lex. I hated that Lex. That was probably like one of like fuck the Martha shit. Fuck the Martha shit. That I think was the worst part of the movie. Anytime he opened his mouth, anytime he was on screen, dude, he was fucking bad. Like that Cerritos College final essay for the semester. Exactly, bro. It'd be like, if 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 God is all knowing, then God cannot be all good. And it's like, what? Like, where'd you get that from, dude? I don't know. And then he cites like Descartes, like circa 1492. Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Oh man. Honestly though, like the marketing for Man of Steel was better. Like seeing these posters and like yeah, like it looks kind of like I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of cheap. But it makes sense when fucking Warner Brothers. Have you seen their stock, bro? Oh my god. When your stock looks like that, I mean, I'm not surprised your shit looks kind of cheap. This shit went down? That's not a good sign, bro. Yeah, I might buy some too. Especially because Minecraft was a hit. I should have bought some before Minecraft came out, honestly. Because Minecraft was like, dude, it's the biggest movie of the year. And then Sinners came out after that. Sinners, another good movie, solid hit for Warner. Damn, dude, I'm just yeah, I agree. They're forcing it to be more kid friendly than get older and older. Yeah, dude, like, and I feel like they tried going older with the Snyder route, and then they were like, "Yo, this isn't what we expected it to be. This isn't, we're not getting the same marketing appeal that what we wanted it to be." Um, so they want to chase more like that more family friendly audience, so they could like sell it at like so they could sell like t-shirts, hats, mugs, pens, pencils, lunch boxes, backpacks, shirts, jackets, beyond just tickets, you know what I mean? And I get it, you have to combine Snyder's vision with gun storytelling. Exactly. And the last time we got that was Dawn of the Dead. Great film. Dawn of the Dead from like 2005. I love that movie. One of my favorite zombie movies ever. Because like the aesthetic of this movie, it like I was mentioning, like it looks like bro, like okay. Yes, this suit is more accurate in terms of, what we're used to, but it looks like it came out of the CW department. You know what I mean? But I get it because this is ultimately what Superman is. You know what I mean? Like, where's this? Shout out to the artist. Who are you? Gabriel Soares. Shout out to Gabriel. Look at this. This right here. Perfect in every way. So I get it. I totally get it. Now the suit isn't supposed to be with underwear. Yeah, dude. I don't know why people hate the underwear. Like people hate the underwear. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. This suit though, lovely. I love this one. And the actor's good, bro. I remember when he played fucking Darwin in X-Men, completely underutilized. But this is like accurate right here. And that's the one thing that I liked about this movie is that at least they're what's it called? They're like making it, they're throwing more like comic shit in there, like we, we were not gonna get crypto in fucking in the Snyderverse. Yeah, there's so many versions of the suit. Like they can make a suit with like I think I've even seen one with like a white S, a collar. Um, I think I've even seen one with like a yellow cape or like an inverted like cape, kind of like how Robin has his, like black and yellow. Yeah, like his has the fucking the like you can do so much with that, with just the S on the back, with the yellow on the back. I mean, and then I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna have to do it, bro. Like I remember when I first saw this fucking suit, bro. I was like, damn, that looks fucking nice. Like it does look fucking good. Which other one looked good? Oh, this one looked good too. Yeah, this one looked good too. And yeah, like that's the thing. Like fuck, what was the my favorite? Oh my god, I think this is still my favorite suit ever. Yep, my favorite Superman suit ever. How it looked in live action. The black suit, bro. Oh my gosh, the black suit looks so fucking good. Like, bro, when he came out in the black suit, I knew it was just over. Bro, it looks so good. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna give this one a try. I gave the Snyderverse a chance. I liked it. Hopefully, they could bring it back in some sort of way. Go like, I don't know, an other worlds version, alternate universe, something. The give us the Suicide Squad air cut, the good cut. Some more of that. Give us a Batfleck movie. Give me a a Snyder League, a Justice League Part Two movie. Fuck, let's go. Have him fight Darkseid. Let's go. After all this is all said and done, but I know we got Superman coming up in July, and Supergirl is being made right now. So those are the first two coming out. And then as far as the shows go, I know they have that Green Lantern show coming out and Peacemaker. So those are the two. Peacemaker comes out in August, and Green Lantern is being filmed. And then as far as the other movies are concerned, I know they're still going through with Clayface. Was it Clayface or was it Swamp Thing? I think it was Swamp Thing actually with James Mangold. Yeah, I think Clayface is on hold, as well as they canceled Sergeant Rock. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. If this fails, that's probably as far as it goes. And then Warner Brothers is a $9 stock, and DC, one of their biggest properties, is a fail, and it goes from $9 to like $5, $4. I don't fucking know, because all they have at that point, all they have left at that point, as far as like big IPs, are like Looney Tunes, which they don't even believe in at this point. Sadly, I like Looney Tunes. Harry Potter, which is writing on that show that a lot of people don't like already going in. I'm gonna give it a try because I like books. I love the books and the movies. Lord of the Rings, which it's kind of becoming a dated franchise, kind of like Star Trek, where it's like the only people that are fans of it are kind of old already. Like what the movies came out in the early 2000s, so everybody that watched them then are like in their, you know, almost 30 to 40s by now. Um, what else do they have? The Game of Thrones universe, TV shows. So, hopefully it's a hit. I hope it works out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'm gonna stop it there. Gonna get some grub, get back to studying, and that'll be it for this week's episode of the Everybody and the Mom podcast. Thank you guys for coming by. Catch you guys next time. See you guys later. See ya.